Bitcoin fam to the number one Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis. We'll also be discussing breaking news from Max Keiser. He calls Trump the employee of the month. Trump's pumping his Bitcoin bags with this invite to print to death. 2.2 million incoming. Send it. Also, breaking news, $4 trillion JP Morgan just announced to offer clients financing against Bitcoin ETFs. Boy, oh boy, have we come a long ways. We'll also be discussing South Korean media firm to raise $500 million for their Bitcoin treasury. Another one bites the dust. Also, California passes a bill to accept crypto for state payments. Also, more breaking news, Trump Link Asset Manager files for a Truth Social Bitcoin ETF with the SEC. Also, U.S. military leadership to back Bitcoin strategic reserve for the United States, according to Senator Cynthia Lummis. Also, massive news, Pakistan reveals Bitcoin reserve plan to Trump's crypto team at the White House. I'll be breaking this down for you. I'm also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Now, welcome everyone to the live stream. Tri-stream. Feels good to be here. Happy hump day. And shout out Nipinator, former chairman of the SEC. See if you can spot the nip today. You may see a couple of his paws right now, potentially one of his ears. But shout out everyone in the chat. Fairground, Chris Robinson, Chris FTX, Trader Cornwall, England in the building. I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream to the top of the X profile. Also give you guys an update of what's going on with the war of YouTube versus CNA in a second here. Let me just make sure this is pinned to the top. It is officially pinned, the stream, to the top of the profile on X. If you guys aren't following me on X, very important to do so because my YouTube channel may be terminated any moment, and I'll explain what's going on if you missed yesterday's episode. Also give you some updates, of course. Good to have you here, Chris. Please don't leave the YouTube. Well, it's not me willfully wanting to leave. It's more so being under attack. So let me update everyone before we dive into the show. And everyone, welcome to the CNA Cafe with your boy JV and former chairman of the SEC, Nipinator. So I woke up this morning and let me make sure I get this right. 12 out of the 20 videos which were flagged and removed are permanently removed, and they rejected the appeal. So they accepted the appeal on 8 of the 20. 12 of them permanently removed. So YouTube tagged me on X today, Team YouTube. I put update Team YouTube as of this morning. 12 videos of the 20 appealed didn't pass appeal and are permanently removed under false pretenses. They responded, which I appreciate, by the way. They wrote, totally understand how important this is for you. Mind sharing the video URLs in question? We could take a look. So I said, please do. Here's the link to one of the 12 videos recently permanently removed, and I provided the link. I'm requesting a real human being review this video along with the 11 other recently removed. And here's my thinking. If they're going to say, well, we removed this and we made the right decision. No, prove it with the proof of work. Show me the motherfucking timestamp precisely where I'm in violation of your terms and conditions for promoting harmful and dangerous content, because that's under the precursor they're using, which is total bullshit. So I was hoping they just accept every appeal and all of my videos would have been back this morning. No, they doubled down on retard. And my opinion is there was no human being that reviewed 2 to 6 hour streams, which I do trust that. It's just their algorithm saying, yeah, we think we made the right decision. And unless you combat it, they're just going to get away with it. And I don't think it's right. So I'm calling them out. And like I said, if they're going to come back and double down on being retarded, I'm going to ask, show me the proof of work. I want to know the exact timestamp of every video in violation under question. I'm not going to accept, oh, you just violated our policy. Sorry, we're not going to explain nothing. Just trust us. We're only lizard folk. You can trust us. You know, JV. Yeah, I mean, hit the like, folks, and share the stream. Thank you, brother. So there is a possibility my channel just gets terminated unless a real human working at YouTube actually watches my videos and sees, oh shit, he's just under attack. Clearly, he's not promoting an illegal Ponzi scheme. He's not promoting cash gifting or any of the other accusations they're pushing by creating harmful and dangerous content. It's like Ponzi schemes, illegal cash gifting, get rich quick. I'll tell you straight up, Bitcoin is not get rich quick. I state that all the time. Bitcoin is get rich slow over time and create generational wealth. That's what Bitcoin is. So don't get it twisted with the fiat money system. The fiat money system is the perfect example of the ultimate Ponzi scheme. Yeah, I mean, so don't get it twisted now. Bitcoin is no Ponzi scheme. The dollar is. Hey, all watching. Shout out to the UK. Good to have you here. Chris, again, shout out to the rest of the fam for holding it down with gold by the pound. Appreciate y'all. And let's see where we're at. Yep, the stream is officially pinned to the top. Please do hit the repost. If you haven't, I'll be able to repost comments and quotes as well. There's my homie. Shout out DNA Noonan. Good to have you watching the stream, rocking a Sergio exclusive cap, just like I am. BitcoinCaps.net. Mad respect, brother. I'm digging the merch. Just hit you with a repost. Shout out to the Bitcoiner. Shout out Bub, IW, Chandy 10 Music, of course, and the rest of the fam. And happy hump day. Biddy pump day. Anyways, I'm going to sip some of this espresso. Welcome everyone joining the stream. Let's get it.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Forever and ever. There's Nippinator's cute little face. We've spotted him.
Take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it,
shout out Mikey Saylor, of course, the legend.
Go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years.
Yeah, then what do we do?
And you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin.
So yeah, if you guys could help support me with the ongoing YouTube drama saga as well, I appreciate that. All you got to do is repost my post on X. I have like at least a dozen since yesterday calling out YouTube. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out Mr. Corvette. There is no second best. That's what I'm saying, brother. Greatly appreciate the support. Just hit you with a repost. Let me make sure the chat is up and rocking. Welcome, everyone, again, joining us. Shout out, Chandy. Appreciate the super. This gong strike is for you. I saw you sent it before we started the stream. Shout out Husker Daco as well. It's good to have you here on the live transmission. I just want to make sure that the stream is good. Let me know, because typically there's a lot of conversation in the chat and it's been pretty stagnant. So I'm going to check on the X and check on the tube. Oh, shit. So yeah, let me refresh that. Exactly what happened. It froze. Hence why I didn't see any comments in the past couple of minutes. Let me see if I refresh it. Should fix it. My apologies. There we go. We get a nice refresh. There we have it. Tammy Hatcher in the building. Welcome. Juan Espino, Sammy G. The combination made my funds bleed. Ricky Norwood. I was born in Finsbury Park. Bill me. That's scary, but I lived in somewhere there. If indeed, Chris, much quieter in Frinton. What was the price last year when they flagged? Oh, here's another thing that's ironic. The videos that they flagged me on and removed from my channel, they go back 5 years ago, some of them. Some of them recently, like last week, believe it or not. And some of them from the year 2000 or 2020. I was like, holy shit, these are videos 5 fucking years ago. So you mean to tell me these alleged videos that violate your harmful and dangerous policy, they were okay for 5 years. And now all of a sudden in 2025, when Bitcoin is up fucking 5x or however much it is since then, you remember back in 2020, now what? Like, now it's deemed harmful and dangerous? Maybe some of those predictions came true, obviously, right? So in my humble opinion, I think their algorithm is automatically recognizing extremely bullish headlines I create, and then assuming my 2 to 6 hour live streams are just making false income claims or something, as if I'm promoting an illegal Ponzi scheme. I don't know any other way to slice it, because they're attacking videos from last week to 5 years ago, completely random. None of my videos are in violation of terms and conditions, but they're alleging 12 of the 20 in which they claim a human reviewed did not pass the appeal and got rejected, which makes no fucking sense. So they have to be lying. And a human must not be actually looking at anything, and it must be the AI or their algorithm or an insider hater that just maybe hates my face. I don't know how else to put it, but it makes no sense whatsoever. I try to make logic of it. I was like studying. I'm like, okay, these are the 20 they remove. What's the outlier of these 20? Nothing makes any sense. Some headlines were extremely bullish predictions. Other headlines were not predictions at all. It's just like leveraged trader 1.25x long flagged. Sorry, against our terms and conditions. So trying to make logic out of it makes no sense. That's why I'm requesting a human being actually analyze the videos. That's what I want. And I want a specific timestamp. If you're going to claim these accusations are true and that my content is harmful and dangerous, the least you can do, YouTube, hit me with a timestamp. Let's verify. Let's verify the proof of work. Because if you're wrong, you're going to get a big fuck you. You know what I mean? And I'm going to call you out. I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to share the motherfucking receipts. This is 3 years in a row. This time of year. 3 years in a row. 2023, 2024, 2025. JV under attack. Oh no. YouTube overlords, they don't like what I'm doing. Jeez Louise. 3 years in a row. And I did a post where I said something, I'm prophetic, and I shared the post from last year. And after, it was literally a year ago on this date, roughly a year ago, they gave me back, they reinstated my YouTube channel, which they terminated under false pretenses. And they gave a half-ass apology. Our apologies. After a human actually analyzed it, you were right. None of your content's in violation of our terms and conditions. Well, and then I wrote them. This is not okay. This hurts YouTube content creators. It hurts us financially and with our traffic. It virtually catapults all the results we have been accumulating. So I said, let's not allow this to happen next year. Because I knew in the back of my mind I was just going to get attacked in a following year. And here we are a year later, still under fucking attack. So YouTube, do the right thing. Review it with a real fucking human being. Don't leave it up to the AI. And apologize or share the proof of work in which I am indeed in violation, right? And we'll verify it. Let's see if I'm really in violation or not. Shout out to the mods, of course. It's all bullshit, bro. Shout out Mr. Corvette. It's because you're successful, mate. Why do you think people coming back to the legend that is JV? I blame it on Nippinator, the cutest co-host in the podcasting arena. And some of the cats hate the nip, especially the roaring kitty. Shout out Crypto Surge, my man. Guys, smash the like, subscribe, repost the repost of the repost and the repost of the repost. Amen. But yeah, so none of it makes any sense. So I stopped trying to make sense of it. I hope they do the right thing and fix it. But here's the deal. Worst case scenario, my channel ends up terminated. They double down on retard. They provide no proof of work, and they just claim my videos were dangerous and harmful to their audience. And I never stream on YouTube again. Silver lining, I'll continue to stream on X and Rumble. Hence the importance. Follow me on X and Rumble, because those are uncensored platforms. They don't attack me just randomly. They don't remove my content. Yeah, I appreciate it, DNA. I saw that. The chat was frozen, which explained why I wasn't seeing anything earlier. I was like, what the fuck? But I refreshed it, did the trick. And we're about to kick off the show. Happy 420 in advance. Again, I'm just reposting comments and quotes. All comments and quotes of the live stream will get reposted. This is how we hack the algorithm. Orange pill more the masses like a young blackberry molasses. Exactly 5 years. Bitcoin's only up 1,100%. 11x. Take that. Exactly. Lord forbid, JV shared some predictions that seem to be coming into fruition. Let's just end him now before he becomes a partner with 100,000 subs, and then we can't get rid of him. You know what I mean? YouTube thinking out loud. Before he hits the coveted 100,000 subscribers, let's make sure he's shadow banned at 70,000 for the next 10 years. Make sure he's not going anywhere. Lord forbid he'd become a partner, and then we can't just get rid of him. Nippinator's here for stay. Can't have that now. We're the shit tube. And that's how I feel, at least. But everyone should be reposted. We should be good to go. About to kick it off, family. Again, welcome, everybody. We're going to have a fantastic show regardless. So, bro, just start using words like inclusive, progressive, and carbon neutral, and you'll be good. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to start using these words. Transgender agenda. Transition, fellas. Maybe time to transition from YouTube to fucking Rumble. Bitches, take that. And you thought I was uncensored before. When they're shitting on me, oh my God, I'm going to speak out more openly than ever before, and I can give two fucks. Cheers to the Bitcoin fuck you money. I mean, try me, lizard folk. That's all I'm saying. Try me.
Bitcoin. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset.
And again, welcome those just joining us. We're about to kick it off.
It isn't slightly different. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Right? Bitcoin's
There was a quote I shared on X yesterday. I put, YouTube is ran by parasites, and CNA is the ivermectin. Gets rid of the parasites. So maybe they don't like our kind here. You know what I mean? But anyways, enough griping. Well, let me shout out Greg. He put mother of all supply shocks inbound. Why? The Bitcoin mining difficulty all-time high. Bitcoin exchange reserves over-the-counter deaths all-time low. What happens at post-halving every time the Bitcoin goes on the epic runs? Like a young Forrest Gump, I dare say. But anyways, fam, if you're new to the channel, important, smash the likes. Go ahead, subscribe. We're the #1 Bitcoin pod. Then ring the bell. Scare the lizard folk. That's what we do best around here. Today is pod episode number 2012. I'm your host, JV. It is June 4th. 2025. I'm back here and in the flesh. Update on YouTube. I appealed 20 or so videos during my live stream yesterday in which they claim was promoting dangerous and harmful content. Long story short, as of this morning, 12 of those appeals got rejected and those videos have been removed permanently. So I'm challenging YouTube to provide me with the timestamps of when allegedly in violation of their terms and conditions. So that's where we're at. So this could be my final YouTube stream. The ball's in their court. We'll see how it plays out. But if some shit goes down, that's why it's important. Follow me on X and Rumble, because I will continue to stream regardless if we have YouTube as a platform. And if you don't know, now you know. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. Bitcoin and the bulk of the market correcting back in the red. Bitcoin just above 1046 at the time of the live stream. Ether in the red, XRP in the red, BNB and Tron barely in the green. And checking out coinmarketcap.com. The current crypto market cap is coming in at 3.3 trillion on the day. Bitcoin market cap 2.079 trillion. We have 105 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours. We got the Bitcoin dominance coming in today at a 63.2%. Ether dominance back on the rise at 9.6%. Checking out top 100. Crypto gainers past 24 hours. We have Dexy leading the pack, 12%, followed by Quant up 3%, followed by Unised Leo up 2.5%. Which alts, if any, are you bullish on for the bull? Holla at your motherfucking boy. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. And as you can see, 95% of the market, Rec City. Zooming out for the week, very similar scenario, 95% of the market, Rec City, no Diddy. And checking out for the monthly, fortunately, the bulk of the market is in the green for the past 30 days. And checking out the infamous crypto greed and fear index. Today we're 62 greed, yesterday 64, last week a 71, and last month a 52 neutral. And checking out the infamous time chain calendar, as of today we're on block 899,789, which means most likely at around this time tomorrow we'll cross the 900,000 block, which is pretty awesome. And before you know it, we'll be at block 1 million. We have 150,211 blocks until the halving in 2028. And as of today, you can exchange one fiat monopoly dollar for 957 sats. So you know what to do. Pick up the sats, put down the gats, pick up some Bitcoin caps from my man Sergio over at bitcoincaps.net. So yeah, Let me update you on YouTube just with the proof of work for the record. Update Team YouTube as of this morning. 12 of the 20 videos appealed didn't pass the appeal and are permanently removed under false pretenses of being harmful and dangerous. They actually responded, which I appreciate. They put totally understand how important this is for you. Mind sharing the video URLs in question? We'll take a closer look. And I put please do. Here's the link to one of the 12 videos recently permanently removed under false pretenses. I'm requesting a real human being review that mofo. And I want them to share the exact timestamp of where I'm allegedly in violation for creating dangerous and harmful content. So I'll keep you updated and posted with that. But with that being shared, again, welcome everyone just joining the live stream. We got a lot of excitement in the markets, though we've pulled back some. We're still maintaining above 104. And a wise man once said, any day above 100 G's is a beautiful day. And the wonderful thing about Biddy is Biddy the wonderful thing. JV is having issues with the tube. Any problems will be there at the Rumble. YouTube is the lizard people platform. Half my comments get deleted with no real content violation. This gong strikes for you, Slippin' Jimmy. The people are fed up. The people have spoken. So, Moonstone, I'm allowed on YouTube currently, but I'm having dozens of videos removed per day. And I know it's just a matter of time where they say you're permanently terminated because they did it last year and they did it the year before. And this is the third year in a row. So it just feels like deja vu all over again. So I'm challenging them. I'm calling them out. I want the proof of work. Show me where in any of my videos that I'm in violation of their terms and conditions by promoting illegal Ponzi schemes or cash gifting or whatever the fuck they're wanting to claim. Because they just do the shotgun approach. They say, your video violates one of these 10 things. And then it'll be like, cash gifting, get rich quick, illegal Ponzi scheme. And it's like, no, go fuck off. I'm discussing Bitcoin news and predictions. Your AI is perceiving titles of videos and predictions as get rich quick. And clearly it's not. It's taken out of context. And if you actually listen to my videos, I will tell you virtually every show, this is not get rich quick. This is not financial advice. I give you every fucking disclaimer under the sun so they leave me alone. Yet they still continue to harass me and attack me. So I'm calling them out. Let's do something. Do something. Do something. In the words of Conor McGregor, you'll do fucking nothing. You do fucking nothing. It might be orange panty night again today, broskies, is all I'm saying.
It's red panty night when you sign to find me, eh? Back at home with your wife.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration. People are always saying about the talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk, but guess fucking what? I back it up. I back it up.
Shout out Conor McGregor. I got my third like from him like yesterday, and I think I'm warming up to him. So shout out the people's champ. First two-time double division champ, hence the double champ. Conor McGregor is the bomb diggity. I am a fan. I've been a supporter of Conor for like 15 years. So I am dangerous and harmful. Just ask my shrink or my wife or my pastor or my bartender. Kidding, of course. Facts. YouTube needs their proof of work. Otherwise, you must be acquitted. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. OJ 2.0 in this piece. That's all I'm saying. We're up to 500 people on the stream. We're about to dive into our TA, aka Astrology for the Baddies. I'm going to check the X feed again. Reminder, all comments and quotes will get reposted. I'll do my best to keep up with that during the stream. We should be good. We should be golden. Sorry, JV. They should have known better. This channel is the opposite of the get rich quick. I know. And that's what's so frustrating. It's a false accusation. So it's like, if I did something, strike me down right now. Just show me the proof. Don't just claim, oh, your videos are harmful, JB. Like, go fuck yourself. Now you're hurting my reputation. You know what I mean? You're taking kibbles and bits out of the Nippinator's mouth. Unacceptable when it comes to the kibbles and bits, right? Let's go. Happy Biddy Hump Day. That's what I'm saying. You might meet McGregor in El Salvador. That's right, brother. I know Max is arranging the sit-down between Bukele and the double champ. I'd love to be there. Holy moly. That's on my bucket list. But anyways, let's continue with the bitty news. Again, welcome everyone joining the live stream. We're going to discuss next the TA, aka astrology for the broskies, of course, and we'll pull up some of the live charts and share the latest of what's happening in the market. Bitcoin trader says 107.5, vital zone for the new all-time highs. Oh my God, JV, are you promoting a get-rich-quick Ponzi scheme? The YouTube overlords, that's pretty much what they're thinking right now. Bitcoin continued to target liquidity into the June 4th Wall Street Open as 106 remained the focus. That's right. Focus like the locust. Trading view showed Bitcoin fluctuating at around 106. Oh my God, JV's getting crazy with the predictions again. Taking out liquidity on either side. The day prior had seen a spike to 107, which succeeded neutralizing the shorts, with a subsequent dip doing the same to the cloud of the bids near 105. Traders thus look for the repeat for the behavior prior to the breakout from the narrow local range. As Kingfisher shared right here, let's clean up those Bitcoin shorts. They shall meet their God. Oh no, JV's pushing longs. He's going to help get the shorters wrecked. We should do something about that. Now, data from CoinGlass showed liquidity thickening at 104.5 and 107.5 at the same time as per the heat map. Macau Vende Pop shared this is why this level is so vital for the biddy. No breakout above it yet, but if it happens, we're all the way towards a new all-time. Oh my God, JV called for a new all-time high in his video. He's promoting an illegal Ponzi scheme in Bitcoin. Oh no, what are we going to do? 3,000 for ETH. Bitcoin continues to trade range-bound with light positioning and a normalized skew suggesting little directional conviction, according to QCP. Quoting them here, looking ahead, Q3 could prove more challenging. Tariff-related impacts may begin filtering into the macro. In the absence of a clear catalyst, Bitcoin is unlikely to break materially out of the current range. Meanwhile, the U.S. employment data in the form of non-farm payroll numbers was due towards the end of the week. A steady NFP would cement the Fed's narrative of a resilient labor market, reinforcing expectations that rates remain on hold, according to QCP. Now, quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Your Holiness, Max Kaiser. First, let's read the post from Trump on Truth Social, which was then shared on X. I am very pleased to announce that after all these years, I agree with Senator Elizabeth Warren. No fucking way, and pigs can fly. Something, the debt limit should be entirely scrapped to prevent an economic catastrophe. It is a devastation to be put in the hands of the political people that may want to use it despite the horrendous effects it could have on our country and indirectly the world. As Senator Warren's second statement on $4 trillion, I like that also, but it would have to be done over a period of time. As short as possible, let's get together, Republican and Democrat, and do this. This is in regards to Senator Warren's post. Let's pass a bipartisan bill and get rid of it forever. Well, here's what Max had to share. Employee of the month, Mr. POTUS. Trump's pumping his Bitcoin bags with this invite to print to the death. 2.2 million incoming. Let's get it. Shout out your high priest, Max Kaiser. Now, also breaking news, $4 trillion JP Morgan just announced to offer clients financing against Bitcoin ETFs, but we just got to put it on the record. Don't forget who Jeffrey Epstein's banking firm was, JP Morgan. And let's not forget about the 20,000 tons of cocaine found on a JP Morgan cargo ship. I got the proof and receipts. I posted them earlier on my X profile. And let's not forget, this was quoting Jamie Dimon a few years back. It's worse than tulip bulbs. It won't end well. Someone is going to get killed. Currencies have legal support. It's just going to blow up. Dimon also said he'd fire in a second any JP Morgan trader who was trading Bitcoin for two reasons. It's against our rules and they are stupid. This is the level of retardation we're dealing with. JP Morgan, the largest banking cartel in the United States. And of course, their CEO is Jamie the Tapeworm Dimon. He's a man on the take, very corrupt. He is a billionaire and a very powerful man, but he is a lizard folk. And just got to point that out. And what else is trending here? Elon wrote, call your senator, call your congressman. Bankrupting America is not okay. So I wrote, hence why I'm all in on the biddy. I welcome the fiat bond apocalypse with open arms. Keep printing. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn. How do you like those apples? Yes, I am uncensored, officially moving forward, including on the YouTube, because I can give two motherfucks. So there you have it. Uncensored JV, J to the motherfucking Danger Mouse V, I dare say. Challenge me, guys. You should probably be on the Rumble anyways and ditch the censored YouTube. I'm with you, Moonstone. I'm with you. I have no idea why anyone would open a huge, highly leveraged short on Bitcoin right now. Temporary insanity or retardation, one of the two. Joe Rogan might have some Bitcoiners on the show. Revolving door. Don't forget JPM is the authorized participant for clearing most of the BIT ETFs. If Jamie Dimon opens his mouth, it does the opposite. Exactly. And let's not forget he's the tapeworm, after all. In fact, I shared that classic Shandy Jam, Jamie the Tapeworm Diamond, earlier on my X profile. Hopefully you guys give it a repost. Elon may be opening up to the Bitcoin also. I'm highly skeptical of that man, but he's clearly calling out the money printers, but they have to print. I don't think there's any other solution. I think Max is right. 2.2 million incoming. Let the fiat apocalypse burn this motherfucker down and, you know what I mean? Prepare accordingly. I love this. JV Unleashed, just like Nippinator. You can't put a leash on me. It's unacceptable. I'm like a young DMX in his prime. Where my dogs at? We're right here, dog. That's what I'm saying, Nippinator. But anyways. Step into a world. Benny Bronco from the Bronx. Good to have you supporting the stream, brother. But let me know if you got that Bitcoin swagger. Up to 600 people on the stream. I'm going to start reposting everyone on X, and we'll continue with the Bitty News. Also, I still have yet to share the motherfucking charts.
So chillin' hot with my Bitcoin. You feel that? Swagger from the Bitty stack.
Oh snap, Chandy 10 with the 420. Bitty Gator Swaggy Swag 420 for the broskies. This gong strikes for you, Chandy. Greatly appreciate the support.
It goes up, 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 Bitcoin goes.
It goes doing, doing, doing. It's a thrill ride.
I'm ready to bust out of this motherfucking firmament and make it permanent. You feel me? But anyways, motherfuck the government while we're at it as well. Here you're looking at the 1 hour chart, rising wedgie, green target. We have the target sitting, inverted head and shoulders, currently on the hourly, sitting at 109. So 109, 3,000 shy of price discovery, which was the all-time high set on May 22nd, which was virtually 2 weeks ago now. And zooming out from there, let's take a look at the 4 hour. We'll work our way backwards. 4 hour chart, live and in the flesh, a little live chart action, Jackson satisfaction for the baddies. We also have a green target. We do have a bullish pennant, 116.3. Obviously, that would take us back to price discovery, which is the most exciting time of the season. And we'll be right back there shortly before you could say Nippinator 3 times out loud. And zooming out for the daily, let's see here. No particular bull targets, but zooming out from there, we're going to take a look at a weekly. Now we're midweek, hump day. Happy Wednesday. CNA, we don't play, it's the Bitcoin slang. And as you can see, rising wedgie, bull scenario, formation sensation, cup and handle, 124, next leg up. Oh my God, JV's out of control with these predictions. Let's just terminate his channel once and for all for good. Oh my God, he's calling for 124, it's unacceptable. That's like Senator Elizabeth Warren watching my stream right now. And checking out the monthly, you can see, obviously, May and April, we had green candle closes. And thus far for the month of June, though, we're only 4 days in. Already forming a green. I think the bullish momentum is likely to continue, though there is no guarantee. Bitcoin is not a get-rich-quick scheme, ladies and gents. And you may have to hodl for 4 years to double, triple, quadruple, or 10x your money. But that's Bitcoin for you. That's what the history shows us. The history does show us if you've been hodling for 4 years or longer, you're in the green, and there isn't a single Bitcoiner who held their Bitcoin stash for more than 4 years that has an unrealized loss. Why is that? Because they're all winners, but that's just what the history shows us. This show is for entertainment purposes only. I mean, even with saying all the bullshit disclaimers, I'm still going to get attacked. But I guess I have to repeat that about 100 times per stream. Maybe they'll leave me alone. I don't know. Always a good show. Shout out to the Lifeline. Genesis 23:2. Abraham went to the morn for Sarah and weep over her. Amen. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. That's what I'm saying. Let me check the X feed again, Famalam. We're up to 600 people. Let's play a little Bitcoin swag. Shout out Mr. Corvette. That's your 20th super on the stream. Respect.
Stack deck built so right. Gonna bust out of the firmament. Beyond the water-filled sky.
Trust this, don't wear a nail on your forehead with an opportunity miss. Bitcoin thrust, fiat rust, stamp your future and still.
Keep it with swagger, securing Superman, real B is Satoshi level. Trump card holding kinda killer.
With W's and M's for the orange pill, set for making mid.
I got that Bitcoin swagger. You got that Bitcoin swagger. We got that Bitcoin swagger.
Stacking sats, feeling bad, looking sharper than a dagger. Be an Arkansas jam with diamond hands tough.
Got no kryptonite, just orange bitty light. Paper gets wrinkled, crinkled.
Texas,
Hold 'em,
Montana,
hold 'em,
Missouri,
hold 'em,
New York,
hold 'em,
Florida,
hold 'em.
Puerto Rico, El Salvador.
You already know.
Swagger holding with an orange glow.
Prodigy, swagger hot.
Reserve.
Oh, yeah, it's hot as fuck in this office today. 95 degrees. 95. Oh, sorry. 93. 93. 93. Whew. I had to rock the jersey today just to stay alive. Holy shit. Chandy would have already melted and ascended into the astral realm. Thank you, Chandy, again for the super. Much appreciated. Let's go. But anyways, we're going to continue with the bitty news. Next up, as we continue with the headlines here regarding South Korea, I believe. Let's see. Yep. South Korea media firm to raise $500 million to start their own Bitcoin treasury, which is a trend we've been seeing. South Korean entertainment company K-Wave Media entered into a security purchase agreement with up to $500 million to fund a Bitcoin-centric crypto treasury reserve. We call it the Bitty Reserve. K-Wave reached the agreement with the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, KWM, for the sale of up to $500 million of ordinary shares to fund the Bitcoin treasury, according to the announcement. Quoting them here. By embedding Bitcoin into our core strategy, we're reinforcing our commitment to decentralization, agility, and future-facing value creation. The company said it aims to become the meta planet of Korea, which saw the stock soar after adopting a similar Bitcoin-focused strategy inspired by business intelligence company Strategy, Mikey Saylor's company. And you can see their stock is currently trading at $5.04 for the K-Wave Media. And shout out Mr. Corvette, Deuces fam, you guys are the best. And of course, Chandy 10, greatly appreciate the supers and all of your guys' support. Y'all, the bomb diggity, just gotta say it. Proceeds from the deal will be used to fund the K-Wave Media's Bitcoin-centric digital asset treasury strategy, suggesting it may purchase other cryptos in addition to Bitcoin. Mistake. K-Wave Media also intends to use the funds for mergers and acquisitions to expand the content and K-pop related businesses. Still, Bitcoin is front and center of those plans. Quoting them here, under this initiative, K-Wave will, subject to certain limitations, allocate a significant portion of the proceeds received from the sale of any shares under the facility to the purchasing, long-term holding, and yield optimization of the pretty little bitty going up forever, JB. The company also plans to operate a Bitcoin Lightning node to invest in infrastructure that facilitates on-chain transaction rewards of decentralization. K-Wave Media is the latest of the growing list of public companies embracing the pretty little bitty as a corporate reserve treasury asset. The trend began with MicroStrategy back in 2020, the first publicly traded company to put a bitty on the balance sheet. Mikey Saylor ain't playing no games. And now he has close to like 3% of the entire circulating supply. And do you think that man's slowing down? No. He says he's buying the top forever because it's going up forever, Laura. And if you don't know Laura, now you know. And Nipinator, where are you at? Give it up for the Nip. But yeah, there was the latest with the South Korean treasury company. You also have North Korea, one of the larger government holders of the bitty. Some speculate 200,000. Some are speculating the U.S. has 200,000, though they've never shared the proof of reserves on that. And also, my understanding is 100,000, which is 50% of the U.S. government supply, in which they confiscated from criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, belongs to the Bitfinex exchange. And if you don't know, now you know. Shout out Samson Malez, mother bingo. Bang, bang, bang. My laptop died in the breathing lack of the accident. I'm so half dead. Phone screen thing. Phoenix always rises. Try me, evildoers. Just like the Bitcoin. Well said. I feel your frustration there, Chandy 10. 93 is only 33 Celsius. I'm a wussy, unless it's human. Well, I'm a human. I don't know if that matters. I think I'm human, last I checked. I'm just telling YouTube today after today, I don't donate where they live. That's the double-edged sword. You guys send me supers. 70% gets paid out to my company. 30% goes to the lizard folk in charge. It just is what it is. The only way I can receive 100% of your donation is if you send me the biddy, which I do accept, by the way. And I don't think I've ever received a single Bitcoin donation from the Bitcoin address that has been up there for the past 6 months. Just want to throw that out there. But people love donating to the lizard folk. But it's a double-edged sword because it definitely could only help me in the algorithm with getting more eyeballs on the stream. But it's like, yeah, I mean, that's all. Bang, bang, bang like the B-52. We built a bitty stacked revolutionary love shack. Bang, bang on the door. Exactly. We're bitty stacked. Welcome to the 80s and the 80s remix. Don't be a punk while we're BTC rocking the 80s. ADG status. That is. We're a mix of aces and perfect tens. We're blackjacks. We don't bend. We huddle, winning hands to the end. You feel me? Shout out Trevor Vay. Appreciate it, brother. Just did you with a repost. Appreciate it. Hot as a mofo in here. I call my Nippinator the sun because he shines like one. Yep, JB, I've been lazy. I'll be finding the Bitcoin donation thing. Thank you. Yeah, I have like a regular address I set up. It's in the description of the channel if anyone wanted to ever donate. Tammy with the Bible quote states, when the Lord descends from heaven will be a loud command, the voice of the archangel, and the sound of the trumpet of God. It also states something interesting here. Continue. Good morning, Melbourne, Australia. Shout out my Aussies. Nick holding it down. I can't get near number 5. It's so frustrating. Moonstone, I've given up alcohol for 2 months now and don't look for it. Money goes into the crypto rather than down my neck. Smart. I like that. Make yourself a biddy fund. Whatever would typically go into the alcohol, put it into the Bitcoin. Bitcoin improves your health. Alcohol deteriorates your health. Can I get an amen? But anyways, keep the comments coming. It's 4:44 por favor here in Puerto Rico. And we still got so much to share. So let's continue with the biddy news, shall we? Next story, we got to discuss. Did we discuss California? I don't think so. Let's start here. California passes the bill to accept crypto for state payments. Let's go, Cali. California love. Assembly Bill 1180 passed the California State Assembly June 2nd with a 68-0 vote on the third reading. Would require the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation to develop rules permitting state fees and transactions under the Digital Financial Asset Law to the payable, make it payable in crypto. The DPEI is California's regulatory agency tasked with overseeing financial services, protecting consumers while promoting responsible innovation. Individuals and entities conducting crypto business activities in the state must obtain a license from the DFPI as per the biddy law now in play. Now, if AB 1180 clears the Senate and is signed by the governor, Gavin Newsom, everyone's least favorite governor, the bill would become effective July 1st, 2026. According to the bill's sponsor, Democratic Assembly member Alavino Vallecina. What a name. The pilot program would run until January 1st, 2031, and then it would become fully operational. And if the AB 1180 is passed, California would join the likes of Florida, Colorado, and Louisiana that would be accepted for the crypto payments for the certain obligations for the recent years. California's bill will require the DFPI to submit the report January 1st, 2028. Gives them a 3-year span detailing the crypto transactions process in addition to any technical or regulatory challenges encountered. Crypto transactions under the DFAL are defined as the digital representation of the value that is used as a medium of exchange, but not legal tender. That's a very important detail. AB 1180 saw 4 amendments before being passed by the California IA Assembly June 2nd. The most notable exclusion concerned a section that sought to define terms related to the ride-sharing companies and personal vehicles used for transportation services. AB 1180 seeks to complement AB 1052. Notice the state's Bitcoin rights bill almost sounds like a B52, bang, 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 which is focused on laying out the crypto self-custody rights for 40 million of the residents. AB AB 1052 has passed the first assembly committee with a unanimous 11-0. My favorite number, I dare say. Vote on May 23rd has been ordered for the third reading. The third time's the charm, they say. The bill would also be deemed to use the digital financial assets to a valid legal form of the payment for the private transactions and would prohibit the public entities from restricting the taxing of the digital assets solely based on the use as a payment. Very important. The total of 117 merchants currently accept Bitcoin payments in California, according to the Bitcoin maps. And if you don't know now, you know. Shout out my Californians. What up, brothers? What's the start? Let's get it. Fairground, we got it. Chandy 10, I enjoyed your Las Vegas video. That's a fantastic jammy jam. Absolutely. Chandy's still enjoying Vegas. She loves it so much she refused to leave. Nevada, taking over the world. Sending the love, keeping it fair. Amen. Moonstone, I'm tired of being sick, tired of too damn young to feel this damned old. Bitcoin to doing. That's what I'm saying.
To preserve strategy for prosperity.
Is the video stuck? It's just you. Refresh. You should be golden because I'm monitoring the stream on my phone and we should be good. So if anyone gets stuck or anything, just refresh. You should be good.
You feel that? That's Bitcoin swagger, baby.
Walking like your wallet got laser eyes.
Baby climbs higher than a high rise. Laser eyes, not surprised.
I got that bitty drip, fiat doing backflips. We don't beg no banker, we just walk with that Bitcoin swag. Bitcoin swagger. Hey, hey, yo.
I got that Bitcoin swagger. You got that bit.
And we got 3 more stories to share. The latest with the Trump Link asset manager filing Truth Social Bitcoin ETF with the SEC. Also, yesterday there was a lot of rumors of Trump launching and endorsing a crypto wallet. The Trump family came out and said they have nothing to do with it. So that's not really them. It could be scammers behind that, more than likely. So be very careful with who you send your crypto to, Famalam. And also, we're going to be sharing U.S. military leadership to back the Bitcoin strategic reserve for the United States, according to Senator Lummis. And then Pakistan reveals their Bitcoin reserve plan to the Trump crypto team over at the White House, including Bo Hines. So those are our next stories. And then once we're done with all of the news, we'll end the YouTube transmission as soon as fucking possible. And we'll continue uncensored. And I'll stick around for a bonus hour and we'll kick it with the nip. I'd love to go to El Salvador. You got to go. Come on now. Shout out Chandy. I saw she got her ticket to the pool party. Max and Stacy Invitational. You already know. Hit the like, share the stream. 1.1 million Bitcoin party El Salvador. Bitcoin country, damn it. I'm getting a passport, daggone it. El Salvador, 6. Yeah, start working on it now. Don't wait till the last day. 6 months plus 1 day home income, and I'll say it out loud. Making the dough sake, check out the Zubek. It's a real thing, a huge buying event, according to Russell Nitch. Be careful, not financial advice now. Scan the QR code, send me 0.1 Bitcoin, I'll send you back 0.2. The Michael Saylor play. 1.1 million in play, 2.2 million Max Kaiser all day. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hold the press, Pakistan. That's what's up. But anyways.
Coin swagger. We got that Bitcoin swagger.
Stacking sats, feeling bad, looking sharper than a dagger. QR flash, got cash in my coat.
All right, next story, yo, regarding the Trumpster, Trumpinator. Trump-linked asset manager files the Truth Social Bitcoin ETF. With the SEC won't let me be, let Trump be free. Please set him free so he can stack a little freaking BTC for the USA and be like me. U.S. President Trump's sprawling crypto empire could grow even larger as filings show plans for the Bitcoin ETF branded with his social media platform, Truth Social. And by a show of hands, let me know how many of you are actually on Truth Social. Stock exchange NYSE Arca filed for the Truth Social Bitcoin ETF with the Securities and Exchange Commission. And speaking of the SEC, shout out to your former chairman, Nippinator. On behalf of the crypto asset manager Yorkville, American Digital, partner of the Truth Social owner, Trump Media and Technology Group. And if you don't know, maybe now you know. Trump is the majority owner of the Trump Media, but moved his shares into a trust. And FYI, all wealthy, smart people own nothing and control everything through trust. That includes Trump, that includes the Rockefellers, that includes the Rothschilds, and every wealthy family on the planet. They don't play by the same set of rules that the plebs play by. And if you don't know, look into it, just saying. But anyway, the ETF seeks to list on the NYSE ARCA exchange and track the price of the bidding. The filing did not disclose the management fee or the ticker, but listed Forest Tax Trust Company, the custodian of Crypto.com's asset and a proposed custodian, according to Eric Balchunas. Trump's company just filed with the True Social Bitcoin ETF, which will track the spot Bitcoins listed on the NYSE. Baby. If approved, the Trump Link ETF enters the crowded Bitcoin ETF market of 11, the best number in the world. Similar funds dominated by BlackRock. It could also add Trump's controversial ties to crypto. Critics say there's a conflict of interest with his presidential duties. They've been accused of Trump profiting from the presidency. How dare he earn a nickel being your POTUS? And you know what I mean? Being president, it's unacceptable. When Biden was our POTUS, he was unwilling to accept a dime. He just did it for free. He's a great guy. The Biden family. Look at Hunter. I mean, Trump and his family have ties to an increasingly growing number of crypto projects, would include NFT collections, meme coins, stable coins, crypto mining companies, and a crypto platform with his own Trump token, which is literally TRUMP. Even Melania has her own token. The only one missing out is Barron, the time traveler. The ETF filing comes after Trump Media signed the agreement in April with the Yorkville American Digital with Crypto.com for the Made in America crypto ETFs. The 19B4 filing of the True Social Bitcoin ETF effectively initiates the SEC's review process. According to the NIP, it must decide whether to accept, reject, or delay the application within the next 45 days. I'll come back like Jordan wearing the faux 5. It can delay the decision multiple times for a maximum review period of 240 days. Happy 420 to the broskies if we swap out the 2 with the 4, just saying. The SEC must decide on the application by January 29th of next year. They got all the time in the world. Yorkville also needs to file the S1 registration. Fill out your paperwork. Trump Media also filed for the Truth.fi Bitcoin Plus ETF back in February, which could receive a portion of the $250 million allocated to the fintech platform Truth.fi. Meanwhile, Trump Media is also looking to integrate the crypto native token wallet into the video streaming. Truth Plus, the social CEO Devin Nunes shared. We're exploring the introduction of a utility token within the Trump digital wallet that can initially be used for the pay for the Truth Plus subscription costs and later be applied to the other products and services for the Truth ecosphere. Trump Media first signaled the plan for the potential crypto payment venture last November when it filed the infamous trademark app with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, building the digital asset wallet, allowing the payments to be processed on the Truth.fi. And if you don't know, maybe you'll never know at this point. I don't know what else to tell you, ladies. But there you have it. That's the latest with the Trumpster. Next up, we'll discuss U.S. military leadership back in the bitty strategic reserve for the U.S. of A, according to Senator Cynthia of Lummis. And then we'll discuss the Pakistan Bitcoin Strategic Reserve and go from there. Welcome everyone again to the show. Let's motherfucking get it. All right, rupees, Nicara, Black Rock. You can fight the ancient maps right off in the Middle East, the North Pole, the Arctic Ocean, the Polaris, directly. It's over your head. Exactly. I'm devoted to getting hooked on the coffee. I drank more black coffee the past 2 days than my whole damn life. Welcome to the coffee game. Step it up. Inspired by our very own Oracle. If you're not drinking at least 19 cups per day or even living your best life, Chandy, is my question. 1.1 million in play. Yo, I read an article the other day that said something like, shit, I don't want to make a headline up. I sent it to my mom, though. It was regarding coffee and drinking like 17 cups per day or something insane. It's like being healthy for you. And I was like scratching my head. My mom's like, I would die if I drank that much coffee. I may be exaggerating just a little bit. I am late today. Heard about the deleted videos. I guess YouTube still has too much to carry over for the liberals and the Dems. Sorry, JV, you deserve better. Shout out Grant Noakes, my man right here, just gifted a $50 super. And that's not your first time being so kind. So thank you, brother. This gong strike is for you, Grant. I see one tricky type offered the pool party entry. That's the right ticket. Yes, that's the ticket if you're a non-golfer. If you don't want to participate in the golfing tournament, you get the non-golfer ticket, which is, I think, the only other option. That's the one. And if you get it, let us know. And if you want me to repost it on X and tag Max, and we'll celebrate you coming to the party, I'm happy to do that for you guys too. Chandy's going to be there. She bought her ticket, and she's going to work on our passport well in advance as soon as she gets back to Arkansas. And also bring facts, just 1-2 tickets from having itty bitty titty. I guess the itty bitty titty paid off. And of course, I'll be there. Nippinator, he's not going to be there, but I mean, he'll be there in spirit. Info, Zebek, global payroll. People can be paid by the 2nd. Removing, waiting 2 weeks to be paid. Grant is a legend. Couldn't agree more. Da-doing. And there's Sweet Bitty McGee. Appreciate the repost of the repost of the repost of the repost. Let me check the motherfucking reposts.
Cold wallet chiller than a Yeti in the snow.
Doing, cold storm for the rocket flame. Take up, lift up, so chill as we fire it up. Moon up, doing up, yup,
Dancing on inflation like it's 1984. Ain't no Fed chair telling me where to go. Haters talk smack, I just nod and stack. Flex that orange B like a royal flag. Tap root smooth, got a flex so pure. Even my memes got a network secure.
You hear that cha-ching?
That's my bitty bling.
It's my bitty bling. That sound money shaking up the game.
And I don't know why we're so light today, but we only got 10 hearts and 8 reposts. Typically, we have double or triple by this time in the stream, but I mean, it is what it is. I appreciate you guys nonetheless. So thanks for supporting us on X. Again, try stream more on X, Rumble, and YouTube, but we've been under attack on YouTube this week. And any day now, I'm anticipating them just permanently terminating the channel because they've done it for the last 3 years, every time at around this time of the year. You can't make the shit up. So mid checkpoint of the year, terminate JV, let them restart over again. But again, if shit hits the fan and I have no more channel, we're still going to stream. It's just not going to be on the tube no more. We'll just continue on X and Rumble. Right now, we're on YouTube, X, and Rumble. And as soon as the podcast segment of the stream is over, we'll end the YouTube transmission as soon as possible, and we'll continue uncensored on X and Rumble, and that's how we're doing it. What kind of lodging for El Salvador? There's recommended hotels. You could, of course, do Airbnb. You can do anything you like. But last time they had some special deals on recommended hotels. The one I stayed at was in downtown El Salvador. What was the district called again? El Presidente. It was the El Presidente, whatever the recommended hotel was. I would recommend staying there because that's where everyone else is going to be staying. So if you want to use it as an opportunity to network and, connect with fellow Bitcoiners at the conference, might as well just stay at one of the recommended hotels. But if you want to do your own thing, of course, you can do an Airbnb or something like that. But I had a very pleasurable experience at the hotel I stayed at. Very pleasurable. It was a good spot. And it was very affordable. Things are affordable there. Like a high-end hotel is like $150 a night. Whereas in the States, it would be maybe $400 or $500 a night. So things are a lot more affordable overall in Bitcoin country. You know what I mean? Yeah, I never give up keeping it fair. So that would be my recommendation. And I'm looking forward to meeting you there, Moonstone. It's going to be great. Who else is going to be at the Max and Stacy Invitational? Shout out to the Bitcoin Sports Network, Frida and Chris. Kind of makes YouTube a disgrace. I mean, truly, they got to get their act together. Stop targeting people like me, just trying to make an honest living and, orange pilling the masses here. How dare they claim I'm promoting harmful and dangerous content when my only intent is to empower you to transform your financial landscape over the long haul. I never fucking say get rich quick and buy some Bitcoin, but that's what they're accusing me of, and that's why it gets under my skin. And that's why I have to expose it and let it out there, and that's why I'm documenting all of this. You just never know what'll come out, you know what I mean, at the end. So keep shitting on me, YouTube. We'll see who wins in the end. Let that be a warning, lizard folk. Did you stay in San Salvador? Yes, I stayed at the Presidente something hotel. It's like one of their top recommended hotels there. It's right across the street from the fucking Google building, the Google headquarters. YouTube is backwards, but what are you going to do? More coffee, exactly. Make up for it, put a latte, and do what it do. But anyways, appreciate y'all. But yeah, I mean, Sweet Bitty just reposted one of my. So check this out. It's all time stamped, so you can't make this shit up. 5/23/24, 1 year ago. Oh my God, after 11 days of being unjustly terminated on YouTube, they decided to give me my channel back. After taking another look, this is what they said. We can confirm your channel does not violate our community guidelines. Again, this was last year. And then I wrote Team YouTube and I tagged them. Can we agree this type of behavior from YouTube is unnecessary, causing serious damage to content creators? Please take note and don't let it happen again next year. And then what just happened? The same fucking thing 1 year later. Hence why I wrote I'm prophetic. Like, I just knew these motherfuckers were going to do the same thing because it's like a yearly attack. Maybe it's to purge the Bitcoin purists or the truth seekers. Honestly, I try to make sense of it. Doesn't make any sense. There is that's the one. The Sheraton Presidente is where I stayed last year. Now, I haven't booked anything already, so there's no guarantee I'm staying there again. But if it's the hotel they recommend again, where everyone else is staying, then more than likely I may be staying at the same hotel. I had a good experience there. They also have like a peacock farm there, and some of the most beautiful peacocks you'll ever see are at that hotel. If you're into that type of beauty, you'll enjoy it. But yeah, a lot of like L. Brandon Martin stayed there. Sergio stayed there. I stayed there. Now, it is quite a distance from the event. Do make note of that, but you can take an Uber or a taxi anywhere pretty cost effectively because the event is kind of like far away from San Salvador, maybe an hour away or something. Sugar is bad for you? Correct, because parasites thrive on sugar. So anyone eating a lot of sugar or excess sugar has a lot of parasites in them and they need to be cleansed. That's why you shouldn't eat the sugar, because parasites are attracted to it, and our body is filled with parasites, and parasites is where all the diseases stem from. That's why ivermectin is such a great solution to parasitic issues like skin conditions like eczema and things of this nature. You know what I mean? For example, let me see if this is what I want to share. No, that's not the one. But I had like something I sent my mom on parasites earlier. Just not sure which one it was. Maybe it's this one. Just to give you guys a visual of why you shouldn't eat sugar. Correct. So as you're eating sugar, because this is delicious. I love my sugar intake. Just note there's worms crawling inside of you that are parasites, like Jamie the tapeworm diamond, eating you alive from the inside. You need to cleanse yourself from sugar and cleanse yourself from disease. It starts with sugar. Sugar should be illegal. Like, literally. They shouldn't even sell candy to children because it's so bad for them. But if that doesn't disgust you, then by all means, continue to eat a lot of sugar and have a lot of parasites. I don't understand people who do that. You know what I mean? Thank God for Bitcoin influencers. JV literally led me to the biddy. That's what I'm saying. See, it happens next year. You should sue them. Buy more. I need RFK Jr. I need a lawyer. I need a good lawyer. Obviously, they have infinite funds. It's Alphabet. So it's like, unless I have a 20 million legal budget, am I really going to go up against the overlords? So I need help. RFK Jr., if you're watching, I support no seed oils. I support making America healthy again. I support the ivermectin. And I don't support the lizard folk. I don't support big pharma. And I don't support anyone supporting those motherfuckers. Just saying. Keep it real. But yeah, if you're not grossed out by that shit, best of luck. Also, sugar milk is the devil. Some dare say cow milk is the devil and humans aren't intended to drink it. Here's a crazy idea. Why don't we feed our children breast milk from the mother? Cancel JV. He's speaking the nonsense again. He's wearing the tinfoil hat. He's saying leave the Similac alone. Feed the baby the real milk from the mother. Oh no. Cancel him right now. Craziness.
Satoshi style, truth on the chain. Yeah, we got that timeless flame. You hear that cha-ching? It's my bitty bling. That sound money shaking up the game. Satoshi style, truth on the chain. Yeah, we got that timeless flame. I got that Bitcoin swagger.
Yep, we canceled JV. He claimed ivermectin cured his eczema. Just not allowed in our world. How dare he is going to make Big Pharma lose billions this year. It's just not acceptable. But anyways, next story of the day, fam. I appreciate all the support, you guys. In all seriousness, U.S. military leadership to back Bitcoin strategic reserve, according to Miss Cynthia Lummis. That's right. Cynthia Lummis indicated that certain divisions within the American military are backing the idea of the National Bitcoin Reserve to address threats from the economic wars. During a Bloomberg interview, Lummis said that some U.S. generals, especially those based in Southeast Asia, support the idea of storing the Bitcoin as a part of the strategic geopolitical move. Quoting her here. All we need to do is look at the leadership of the current U.S. military to find support for the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. She also added, these are generals, especially in the Southeast Asia, who believe it's important to have a strategic Bitcoin stockpile because we're doing an economic war with China and we have to prepare for the guns and the bullets for war. We do need both. But we do need both, she said. Her remarks came during a segment about the tensions between China and the U.S., as the country has been at the center of the Trump administration trade war. Trump's tariffs initially applied to the most U.S. trading partners, but the admin later suspended many of them. Expect those targeting China. The two nations eventually reached a temporary trade deal, easing the tensions. That's right. Trump has been vocal about making the U.S. the world capital of the crypto in his second term of the White House. If we don't do it, China is going to pick it up, and China is going to have it, or somebody else, but most likely China. While campaigning in 2024, China has implemented a comprehensive ban on the crypto activity since 2021, while still betting on blockchain tech to power the projects such as the central bank digital currency, the digital yuan. Oh boy. Now, speaking of Bitcoin 2025, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance emphasized geopolitical importance of the Bitcoin. And according to J.D., the U.S. must sustain the leadership of the crypto industry to remain competitive for the new digital financial landscape. And if you don't know, maybe now you may know. And there's the latest surrounding the military leaders in favor of the pretty little bitty strategic reserve. Bring it. Next up, Pakistan reveals bitty reserve plan for the Trump team at the White House. And then we'll end the YouTube stream, continue with the uncensored version of the pod. Welcome, everyone. Over 1,000 people here. I have Timmy's every day, 3 sugar, 3 cream. I look like a effing donut. Exactly. You are what you eat. Yeah, I know you guys heard that one before. I eat lots of apples. So you may say, JV, you look like an apple. Precisely. I don't look like a donut. I eat the kimchi. That's very great for the digestion. I hear great things about that. Sauerkraut as well has a lot of the, what are those things that the yogurt has? Probiotics. Refined sugar is the problem. That's right. Natural sugar, let it be. I eat the natural sugar every day. I get my natural sugar from blueberries, motherfucking acai. I eat my acai bowls. Strawberries, the good shit. Artificial sugar. Let's just say artificial food is not intended to be ingested. If your food is processed, you shouldn't be eating it, which means all fast food is not, God did not intend for you to eat the fast food. And for all we know, it's not even really the food it's labeled as. Do you know it's physically impossible for enough cows to be supplying the hamburger supply every day? It's physically impossible. So it leads one to wonder, well, what am I really eating? If I was to assume, I'd say rats and humans is probably what you're eating at your local fast food joint. But JV, you're going to get canceled again. Fuck them. I'm just calling it like I see it. This for entertainment purposes only. I wish I was in the U.S. Army for 21 years. I can assure you the leadership couldn't give 2 shits about Bitcoin. They know when they need equipment, the Fed goes, brr. Exactly. Keeping it real. I'm going to make my own sauerkraut. Yummy. Have a wonderful afternoon, sweet Bitty McGee. I look like a banana. Well, you're eating too many of them. No diddy. Hey, Russell, I have a 4x4, eh? A 4x4. Reminds me of Hacksaw. What was his name? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Used to come out in the wrestling with the 2x4. Whop! Mess him up. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to check the X feed one more time. We're about to transition into our feature story of the day. Let me know if you guys are ready. Make some noise. Mom Spaghetti's nervous. But on the surface, Nippinator's always calm and ready. JV in a raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Huh. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic before I take it away. Off on the naturals, Charles Dawes by all. Here for the home of the is Brooklyn Squad. Wu-Tang Killer bees on a swarm. Rest in peace, Old Dirty. That's right. 4 nights, long enough for the invitational, or should I stay longer? That's up for you. I think the event is 2 days, if it's the same as last year, or I should say this year, because it was in January. So that would cover the 2-day event if you stayed 4 nights. I think I stayed 6 nights. I just wanted to stay as long as I could, that I was capable of, but it's completely up to you. But it should be good. Did you get the Bitcoin donation, JB? I can't check in real time because there's no notification of getting it. So I would just have to check my wallet. However, you can probably take the address and then do a Google search and see if there's anything in it, and it will show you the transactions. I just know I've never received a single transaction into it since I started using it. Maybe I put that address up there several months ago. So if you did send it to me, thank you. But I won't get a notification. But if you told me you sent it, I trust that you did. And thank you. And I'll check it and I'll appreciate it. Thank you. So shout out Mr. C. Brooklyn, shame on you when you step through to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn. That's what I'm saying. Rest in peace, ODB. Wu-Tang is for the children. Remember when fucking Wu-Tang was up for like a Grammy and then like P. Diddy got nominated or won, and then Old Dirty came out and said, fuck them. Wu-Tang is for the children. Fuck P. Diddy. Now, he didn't necessarily say fuck P. Diddy, but that's what he was insinuating. And ahead of his time, Old Dirty Bastard. He knew Diddy was up to no good back before he was the Puff Daddy. Crazy. Rumble. That's right. That's the direct Rumble link. Let me go ahead and pin that, because as soon as we're done with our next story, brother, we're going to transition like a man on a mission. Wow, there's now a community leaderboard. I don't even know how this works, but I just clicked on something and it's like, yo, there's a community leaderboard. All I know is DNA Noonan is number 1. Shout out to the number 1 under the sun. Fairground number 2. Surge number 3. Chandy with the number 4 spot. Number 5 for the Husker Daco. Number 6 for the Chris. Number 7, Tammy Hatcher. Number 8 for the Ray Egan. You guys are the top of the leaderboard. I don't know how to get on the top of the leaderboard, but apparently there's a top. I say Bitcoin has no top. Fiat has no bottom. Oh my God, number 3, holding it down. Anyways, let's continue with the news. Feature story of the day. You ready? Let's get it. Now for our feature story of the day. Pakistan reveals Bitcoin reserve plan to Trump's crypto team over at the White House. Shout out to the Bitcoin team for holding it down. That's right. Let's break her down. Pakistan's Minister of State for Crypto and Blockchain, Bilal, met with Robert Bo Hines, Executive Director of the U.S. Presidential Donald Trump's Council on Digital Assets, during the recent White House visit. The meeting focused on boosting cooperation between Pakistan and the United States in the digital asset space. Discussions covered a broad range of the topics, including Bitcoin potential partnerships and future decentralized finance, according to the report by 24 News HD TV. One key area of dialogue was Pakistan's newly announced Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. Quoting him here, "It is my mission to position Pakistan as a global leader in digital assets." And he actually did speak at the recent Vegas conference announcing the Pakistan Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. That's the man on the right that we're discussing from Pakistan. And on the left, that's Bo Hines over at the White House. Now, from launching our Strategic Bitcoin Reserve to unlocking a national infrastructure for crypto mining and AI data zones, Pakistan is building the real framework for the digital asset adoption and economic modernization. Hines, appointed by Trump earlier in the year, leads U.S. policy on digital assets and works alongside Council Chairman David Sachs. The Trump admin has signaled a strong interest in positioning the United States as the global leader in the Bitcoin space. That's right. Now check it. He also met with the White House Counsel beyond the White House meeting officials from White House Counsel office to discuss the legal framework surrounding the blockchain governance. Pakistan's broader crypto strategy includes plans to allocate 2,000 megawatts of surplus power towards mining Bitcoin, as well as AI data zones. The goal is to transform unused energy into digital productivity, create jobs, and expand the national infrastructure. Now, the country is also developing a regulatory framework for digital assets. On May 21st, Pakistan's Ministry of Finance endorsed the creation of a dedicated body to regulate blockchain-based financial infrastructure in the country. Now, the Pakistan Digital Assets Authority will serve as a regulatory body to oversee licensing and regulating exchanges, custodians, wallets, tokenized platforms, stablecoins, and decentralized finance applications. Now, on May 31st, the IMF, and speaking of them, fuck the IMF, raised concerns over Pakistan's decision to allocate 2,000 megawatts of electricity for Bitcoin's mining and AI. So ultimately, they're spreading FUD because their worst fear is another country adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender or establishing a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So the IMF is going to continue to FUD countries until the wheels fall off, because that's their ultimate mission. They're not here to help any of you. They're here to FUD Bitcoin because their biggest fear is the domino effect of countries around the world adopting the Bitcoin, the global game theory, the global hash war, which Max Kaiser coined many years back, playing out in real time. And if you don't know, now you know. But there you have it, yo. Pakistan Strategic Bitty Reserve. Let's freaking go. We're going to continue with the uncensored version of the pod, exclusive on the Rumble and X. So if you're on YouTube, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here. Deuces to the tube. We out. And the YouTube transmission should be ending any moment. Thank you guys for the supers. We got $89.